Nice. Such a smooth fade out. Smooth manual fade out. Just kind of, yeah, that makes more sense there. All right. Yeah, making vintage synths inside Faceplant really felt like I was way overdue for, to make a sound design session inside Faceplant. Yeah, I tried to kind of spread my work on different synths, but yeah, it's definitely time for Faceplant. And yeah, that's better. Yeah, so that's pretty much the idea. We'll start from there. And generally for streams, I kind of start with just an idea of what I want to do. A theme, and I go from there. So I'm gonna be using the wavetables, the the prophecy analog style wavetables. If you want these wavetables, the link is in the description. And the reason why I'm going to be using these is because they are wavetables made from analog synth, like real analog synth signals. Of course, you have to understand that it doesn't make nothing beats nothing beats an analog synth, like just pure analog signal. But the fun part, I would say, is, yeah, it's to recreate these behaviors. And if you look at the wavetables, for example, there's all these folders. There's anomaly, Borg, which is, if you switch one letter, you kind of get you can kind of understand what's the real thing about. um there's micro shift wavetables. These are all there's oblivion, prophetic, subliminal, VX, wavetable virology. And in each of these folders there's always the same three folders, subfolders, which is saw wavetables, square wavetables, and various. So if you like anomaly, these are, I'm just going to cycle through all these quickly, and then I'm going to explain what they are about. And then after that, I'm just going to start crafting some presets, crafting some sounds. But yeah, you'll understand what they are about. So that was an example of all these folders, and it's always the same. So you have the saw waves, which are just a bunch of different saws. And if you compare, like, to uh that's like a regular saw wave, but you have all these, which are sounds like saw, but are all different variations of the concept of the saw wavetable. Square, same thing. You have these square types wavetables. So all of these are just, they sound like square waves. They are all variations of it. You can see this one sort of like a morph between square and pulse. This one's more square and saw, and so that, yeah, also squarish. That's really cool. These are really good building blocks. Hopefully, I don't think everybody gets it yet, but these are really cool stuff that I enjoy a lot. So I'm gonna be working with that today. Um, Aside from that, I think that's pretty much it. Let's get something running. I'm gonna lower. We're gonna be like 126. I have like a synthwave vibes a bit lately that I like, and I think that tempo is not necessarily synthwave, but like melodic techno. I think these are good, like, context to try some synth presets. It's easier to preview than on Psytrance, and what we'll do also, we'll get an ARP going, and then yeah, let's just pick a wavetable, get the ARP going, and get yeah. And so now the idea is to get the like we'll make it an arpeggiator. There's arpeggios here. Give you 1 second. It's been a while since I've done, like, is it 12? I think it is 12 pitch. And let's try 24. Cool. We got the note. We got the note going on. Note pattern, and then we're gonna go for like the envelope. Um, all right, we got, yeah. Not sure about that dual delay though, but we got it's starting to look like an ARP. But now what I want to do is let's geek out a lot on this. I'm gonna make myself a filter first. I want to have a ladder filter. Gonna get some drive, bit of saturation, so now it's a bit more warm. All right, now I'm gonna get myself. So I want like good control on the cut off here. So I basically made myself a low pass filter with, and there's, in the curves there's a bit of just one second. I'm gonna grab plugin doctor. We're gonna verify some stuff, and there's yeah, there's, like, you can see there's a bit of life in the curve right now, and but I'm gonna go ahead and grab a plugin doctor. Okay, um, this, I'm just browsing on my other screen. Can I get it's usually it's in program files. Got it. Okay, so there's one filter I want to emulate. Quote big. I'm putting big quote unquote here, but let's get synth warmer. Just want to get some readings of how this one. Okay, so first it looks like this. We're at, it starts to, like, the dip is, it doesn't go above 1.4k. So I'll make sure my top, like the highest value goes at that number. So I am currently at 10. Okay, so possibly a bit more. Nice. No, or this is this. Okay, possibly a bit less. Oh, that's precise stuff. Okay, yeah, let's yeah, that's close enough. Now what I want to see is, I'm gonna get this bad boy, and that's what I want to see. Okay, so drive. There's when you put some drive, it's sort of okay. That could be an interesting curve to, like, I guess, emulate emphasis. There's a bit. It really becomes like it's a proportional sort of cue. Not, yeah. Okay. We can get an idea. I'm not in a quest to, like, recreate, like, with hi-fi stuff. I just, like, I want to build some sort of curves reaction that are going to sound good. So just right now, that's what we have. I like how it sounds already. Sounds creamy. The other, yeah, I have the cutoff. I want the resonance. Okay, and resonance I'm going to make. Okay, yeah, okay. So that's yeah, I need to focus. Okay, so I have that, and that would be the resonance again. No, I'm looking, no plus. Q. Yeah, okay, that would be sort of that would kind of act on it. That makes sense. So what I'll do is I'll make sure that this macro is gonna push the nice. Okay, that's quite a lot. And but what we can do is get some sort of, since I have, like, some kind of a tilted filter shape, and this, okay, this is here. This is actually the Q, and if I go here, that's this one. I could try to get the same resonance knob to make some kind of reaction here and a narrower Q. That could be intense. And then also maybe a bump. We're going to switch here, and then that resonance can, yeah, do something like this. I don't know if it's going to be too harsh, but we'll see. And it's not too harsh, and sounds creamy. I like it. Another thing, we're gonna get, like, some drive going on. That's the drive. That's gonna be the drive from the ladder filter here. So the ladder filter of kilohertz. So we have some drive the drive the, we have some drive programmed, um, and maybe just maybe the I'm gonna put like a gain here, and whenever the drive hits, just a bit more gain, like some sort of gain compensation, because sometimes whenever you're driving distortion, not always, but sometimes it boosts the gain. But in this case, we can feel it sort of reduces the gain a bit. Okay, now all that we have all this set. Got got a lot of stuff saved. Okay, let's make a subfolder called like analogish analog filters. This is gonna be the first one, and it's like synth warmer 1. Nice. Okay, so now I get this. Now I can start to work a bit more. Like for so far, that's a very like simple layer. But now that we have the filter set up, we can yeah, let's dial in more stuff, layers, and play with, start actually shaping the sound. Cool. Let's get some unison. Okay. We're starting to. There's a vibe emerging here, which I enjoy. Gonna get a bit of gonna okay. So far we're gonna get a bit of reverb just to preview what's up, but we're gonna go. We're gonna also for the reverb we're gonna go into the analog route eventually. You'll see, like, yeah, analog, but still, like, we're all about recreating those vibes. Um, so synth warmer. We got some resonance going on. Okay, yeah, I wanted to try with the reverb. Okay, so what's really cool is once you got that set up, you can swap some wavetables. And you get different results. Also, by the way, resonance was like all the way cranked up, which is not a bad thing, but we'll need to just route the like faceplant macros to that. We'll go to just make sure it corresponds to all the way to the resonance here. That's gonna be resonance. And also, I don't know if you hear, but yeah, also for you hear with Sonarworks right now, I'm using Sonarworks. I think I'm gonna bypass it so you get the true sound, because I since I'm not mixing, I don't need like all the Sonarworks precision. But let's get yeah, so far I don't know if you hear, but the reverb is kind of muddy. So what we'll do is we'll get a multipass here, and we'll put reverb on that mid channel. So whenever you do that, that kind of gives you like a quick like high pass filter and low pass filter kind of on that reverb. Also, I think I'm gonna do although it's possible, to make the ARP inside. Although it's possible, yeah, to make the harp inside faceplant. I think I'd rather. Yeah, I'm gonna make it inside FL Studio using. I'm gonna use something else. I'm gonna get the patcher right here, and gonna get the. And that is new with the new FL Studio. I'm gonna get the VFX sequencer. It's gonna go right here, and yeah, that's good. MIDI port 1, I guess. So we're gonna make sure that this. Oh snap! I have to shoot. I have to get it inside. Yeah, never mind. I'll I'll just make a basic sequence here inside the FL Studio. Nice. Okay, so it's really cool. Yeah, yeah, really cool stuff. And let's see if we. I think I want to get that on. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna pause that, and I'm gonna just get something. That was set up for the arpeggiator, which I kind of abandoned. Uh, so I'm gonna get that. I think I'm gonna get this envelope thing instead, and I'm gonna make an envelope on the filter, but I'm gonna use a curve instead. Yeah, but basically, it's envelope thing. I wanna focus on that. I'm gonna remake a very similar envelope type of envelope. Cool, that's great. Now let's get a delay going on, And yeah, I like this one a lot. Yeah, delay. You know what? Before delay, uh, and if we're really like going for the analog, yeah, actually analog, but I want analog noise. You know, there's inharmonic drums. That's not gonna be a Falheim synthetic, and maybe I could. No, that's not. It's really not it. But I want analog. Basically, we want a noise. Um, is there some place where a Falheim various string? No. Yeah, I guess we could. Yeah, we could get like a normal noise. Some like because there's actually a noise module here. So we could get that. I think for now I'll do that. But we could also have got like sample some analog synth noise. I think I have that somewhere, but for the purpose of the stream, I think I'll I don't want to go to like just find it. Gonna keep that interesting. So we're gonna filter this out because as you'll hear that the noise will be like just too present. And to put a bit more organic realness kind of thing, we're gonna assign that random here on the gain of the noise. So it's sometimes gonna get louder and more present, and other times it's gonna sort of disappear. All right, that's good. It's a bit clean. Let's start to put more dirt on it now. Gonna get that same setup. So actually, yeah, well, I just want to stay organized though. That's gonna be there's gonna be EQ, and that's the reverb. And we're gonna get the delay right now. So these are the best way to make these little modules because you can get something more clean. Gonna get the dual delay here, and then let's listen to the pattern. Sounds yeah, it sounds better a bit like below. Right now it's a bit too fairy tale-y. Fairy tale-y. Yeah, I like the vibe of it right now. Something to make it a bit meaner. Yeah, okay. Now, Let's continue geeking out. One thing we can do to make it meaner, like a and more mean and beefer and beef it up, is NOTT. We're gonna get that NOTT. It's basically like an OTT, but for the within the kilohertz ecosystem. I think as a like if we're now thinking preset creator mode or preset creating mode, okay, we it should be good to like have some kind of gain kill for the noise, and we're gonna do that right here. No noise. I like now we're starting to get the grit, you know. Actually, also for the drive, I think I'm gonna give control a user control, and yeah, we're starting to have that juicy grit of that sounds like analog stuff. So that's good. And also, what's really cool is once we're gonna have all these typical setup, the effects and everything, we're not gonna have to go through that again. We're gonna swap wavetable, change the envelope, but we're basically going to be set up for glory. Again, that's control on the drive. That's what I wanted to do, and then control on the NOTT. Cool. Yeah, it sounds really fine. Uh, we're gonna get rid of the reverb, and we could also give, I guess, control on the delay here too. That's all the stuff like, and it is really. Oh man, that's what I like about Faceplant. Look how. Oops, just kicked the computer. Look at how control I have right now. Now the thing I was talking about the reverb, I think right now is pretty weak point of the patch. So gonna make myself some other harps just in order to preview stuff. It's gonna be harp 1. Hey Marvin, nice video as always. I would like to see next one new preset pack for Faceplant from you with cool psytrance sound. Yeah, it's in the work. Definitely in the work. I'm right now going for kind of like what the market needs the most or wants the most. But it's been like the very 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 first preset pack ever for fractal sounds was the sludge preset pack for multipass. So like the very first I did was 4 kilohertz, the kilohertz plugins, and I think like that's like meaningful in some ways, because this is my favorite like plugins. They are the ones that I and they are so good tools. Like you can go really deep. Um, so yeah, that's the very first product. But by the way, it's like that sale ends like tonight. Like I'm wrapping up the streams, and this is due to end, but it's on sale right now. And yeah, it's a preset pack for multipass, and yeah, you have it. Yeah, so that's like the first one. And yeah, so it's in the goal. Like definitely, I want to. It will happen, and it will happen in 2023. I can confirm that it's gonna happen in 2023. um but yeah, so far it's like this right here is just me finding excuses to work, finding excuses to work inside Faceplant, which I really enjoy. um yeah. Okay, now the reverb thing. The reverb was quite okay. Now we're gonna go inside Convolver. There's actually Eternia impulse responses. This is available for free. The Eternia, all these there are Convolver presets, and also impulse responses for the kilohertz Convolver. Johan even asked, I like the distortion from Sludge. Oh, nice, thanks. Glad you like it. Yeah, I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty proud of Sludge. I think it's quite unique now on on what on the market. I think it's quite unique. It's very niche. It's very very specific. So sometimes like the specific stuff is quite a bit just harder to harder to sell, because it's like more niche. But it's yeah, I think it's great. I'm really glad you like it. So we'll go with Spring Echoes here. So right now, this available for free. When I'm working on the free downloads, just gonna just show you where that's actually Eternia. That's this. Is this the one? Free download. Yeah, I should also make that clickable. But yeah, that's Eternia presets for kilohertz Convolver. And that's what I'm using right now for the impulse responses. The idea is, again, since this vintage Spring Echoes, that's like it's gonna sound well on, it's gonna help sound vintage. That's kind of the idea today. Vintage synths. Okay, so let's check these reverbs out. And also, I wanted, just before that, I wanted to make also a new arpeggiator so we can try that. Sounds a lot like a Spring Echo though, which is yeah, this one's crazy. Let's go with modern reverb though. And there's a way to make it shorter, actually. If we go audio follower, well, actually, first thing first, we're gonna make an envelope. Okay, that's really geeky stuff again, but And that's a good point, a good idea actually, to even at some point sorry, have some preset for that you make yourself, and you can use that. Yuan says randomized MIDI maybe will give crazy arps. Yeah, maybe. I'm also I want to know like Hades type arpeggiators. So that's a long reverb, and the idea is to, I'm gonna give a decay for that. And in order to control the decay, it's going to be with the audio input. But this I want no trigger. Oh, why is a reverb is cool. It's quite again. It's quite, I don't know. They are cool. I don't know. Let's try space. Space is real, maybe. Okay, I have a pack that I'm currently working on. I think I'm gonna go dip into this one. These are called Storm. These are all impulse responses. Yeah, I think this one works well. Man, I don't know. I still get that cabinet feel, which these are more like glitchy stuff. I don't know why I know I'm why I'm being so picky with the reverb right now, but let's do spring. Let's do spring. Let's do spring. I'm picky. Okay, you know what? Let's go with classic reverb. At some point, you need to. Sometimes I get I get obsessive, and it's not good. That's good. This is good. Cool. I think it's time to make another preset now. Just although I'm gonna save that, and I'm also going to create a subfolder. This is going to see vintage synths. Always nice to get that properly saved. So vintage synth 1. Okay, let's see. Now gonna deactivate the EQ. Gonna keep these but muted. And let's start with a whole new wavetable now. Gonna drop that. And also gonna make it another ARP. Not feeling this one too much. But what we'll do is actually, yeah, I know what we'll do. We'll I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna use a super nice feature of FL Studio 21, where I wanted to do this a bit earlier, but gonna get the VFX sequencer. Gonna actually load faceplant here, especially since now I have the preset to work with. I'm gonna go right here. Yeah, voice MIDI input. And now I should be able to control faceplant with this. And I'm gonna load that vintage synth 1 to just get things started. Nice. Okay. It's gonna, I'm sure we'll get better results for, in terms of sequencing, we're gonna get some better results. So right here, get this right here, and then we have a couple of just already some hard presets. Let's try to roll them out. Yeah, we got that. I think it's gonna be better for the arpeggiated process. Now let's swap wavetables. I'm gonna go and into, I guess, Oblivion. Let's try Oblivion. Also, let's try to get something a bit more unison, like let's try synthetic. Okay, we'll introduce we'll get rid of that LFO, and we will introduce some movement inside for the frames, because in these wavetables there's some nice movement baked into it. But we want you can see that this is getting retriggered, which in this case we don't want. No trigger. Actually, this is no. That's a no trigger thing. Oh, trigger at the first node of a group. No. Decide automatically. Man, why I knew this. An infinite sustain. Fudgio. Man, just forgot. I forgot about how to do it. I just want, like, in the pigments that would actually be called free running, and never trigger from the on. Okay, but now it's not triggering anymore. Okay, that's it. I got it. Nice. And you can hear like now again the idea of today. Like I can make some crazy psytrance preset and psytrance sound design, but really the idea today I wanted to go for vintage synths inside faceplant. So that's why I'm trying to nail that aesthetic, synth almost like synth wavy. Uh oh, this is okay. So I like this one. Let's try to get a second layer. Okay, not bad. Let's get the delay running. Yeah, now let's play a bit like in the actual, like I like everything that's going on sound design wise. I'm just curious to see if we can get something here like in the sequencing. There's octave note, yeah, note select. Let's get something there. Nice one. Yeah, I think for this one it's better to with that slope. Um, I like it a lot. Let's get the NOTT, see how it sounds. That has a nice vintage pluck to it. Um, let's see if we can introduce some kind of like analog drift. If you don't know what drift is like whenever you're playing, with you're playing with analog synths, There's, since it's like it's generated by circuitry, sometimes like the pitch is not as, it's not like as accurate, like 100% accurate, like the digital synth would be. So let's induce some drift. Let's try to induce some drift actually here. And we'll definitely need the smooth at 100%. And it needs to be subtle. We'll go probably at the beginning. It's gonna be like just too out there, but we'll see. Okay, so you can see it's super subtle because the value is like 0.5, and also this, you can hit that controls the amount, and we're kind of in a, it's super subtle, but it's there. And what we'll do, we'll clone this one because we like these settings, but this one is going to go on this oscillator instead, and we'll go with 0.5, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, and you would ask like, why is, if we get another one like a different random generator, it adds to like the randomness, because if it's the same random, it's gonna assign the exact modulation. So now that should be nice. Okay, hey, what's up? So if you saw the beginning of the stream, I actually did like my own low pass like low pass filter kind of thing. Yeah, I think it's cool. Yeah, thanks. I like it. It's not gonna be something too crazy, but I'm just trying to, nailing that 80s vibes. That's today's about that. I'm gonna stream, by the way, more during this week. It's gonna be other subject, but definitely today we're trying to nail the 80s vibes. Um, I just want to try. So yeah, there was this synth preset that I did, but I want to try with just a regular ladder filter. Gonna get an envelope and gonna assign that there. Whoosh! Actually, sounds thicker than the one that my filter. It sounds much thicker. Ooh. Now I need to assign. So I'm gonna flush this one for sure. Shame on me. And gonna use it. Haha, don't know about you guys, but it really feels like it's breathing like life into this. Now the sound is thick. That's the power of good filters. Let's see if we can get something going on with the drive of a non-linear filter by kilohertz. Yo, is it me, or we're getting into some serious vintage territory now? I don't know. I don't know. But yes, I don't know if you knew that, but you can also basically use these non-linear filter as they are. You can perceive them also as like basically distortion algorithms too, because let's really think about it. Okay, we have this low pass filter, but we're almost we're not like we're not filtering at all, or we are, but more on the top end. That's kind of what I was trying to emulate with my my preset before in the stream. And but we have this drive, so we have this saturation, so basically it's like another saturator. Also, that's one of the reasons why uh there's um there's some presets free that I made. They're available for free. It's in distraction, diffraction, not distraction. There's some exciters here, and what they are basically, they are these types of, like, they are distortions, but like more exciter type distortion. Okay, this is available for free. Once again, I'm guessing, like, if you follow this channel, the chances are that you already have these, but still, it's on free downloads. It's diffraction for snap heap right here. Free download, boom. Just have to, you of course you share your informations, but don't worry, I treat them with respect, and I only send relevant information. Okay, yeah, I wanted to share that because I know that a lot of people are looking for snap heap presets. Oh man, I'm super happy about those little changes. I think now it's feels like, yeah, I like it a lot. So vintage synth 02, nice, I like it. It makes more sense now. Let's see, let's build another one from scratch, okay? Because yeah, I think it's cool for everyone if we build one from scratch. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna get something in the prophecy. Let's try I know I specifically like the Borg wavetables. Let's get a nice saw. Let me know. I think we should go for a pad, should we? I think now it's like pad time, because I did a lot of like these types of ARPs, or either pad or pluck. So let me know what you want to see in between these two. Well, yeah, pad or pluck. Oh yeah, you want, you can try add small touch of chorus effect also. Yeah, that's very on point comment. I should have, could have. It definitely adds some of that. Also, another thing that is really cool is the what was it called? Ensemble. But the thing with the ensemble is it's quite CPU heavy. So if you notice, well, it's written that it's not super on the bottom right. Okay, there's this latency indicator inside faceplan. I'd be curious, that I don't think you see very well, but right now it's at 16, and if you see, like, it's 16 milliseconds, and if I remove the ensemble, it drops to 0. So the ensemble is amazing, but it's also quite heavy on CPU. But it sounds, we'll use it just for fun. You'll see that it can sound like really it's like some chorus on steroids. So okay, let's, oh, so you want to say pluck, so let's go for pluck. But I'm still gonna use like the ARP, but it's going to be very plucky. Also, I think I'm just gonna like literally keep the chorus on, like, by default, but maybe yeah. So I'll get the multipass thing. If you're new into sound design inside faceplan, I really, unless you're going for something specific, I strongly recommend that you put the effects you want on the multiband, and then it gives you like a high pass and a low pass filter, like, built in. So like I showed earlier in the stream, so you can manipulate the signal. So if you can have a thinner band for your effect, unless, like I said, unless you're going for something that you want to be hit the full spectrum. But not in my case. I want something here like this, and if you have it on, okay, So if you have the mix all the way like this, what's also cool with the new update is like you can just blend in with using this mix knob, which is not the same. It's not the same mix knob as here. It's just a global mix knob for that effect. Hopefully you guys follow. So also again to help the organic feeling, there's like I mentioned previously, these wavetables, they have, you can see that there's some motion in it. It's not, these are analog style wavetables, so it's not like your crazy warping wavetables, but there's, you can hear that. I'm gonna mute myself. You can hear that there's a change, there's an alteration in the sound whenever we go through, the wavetable. So if we add right now just a random, so it's gonna get a random position of the wavetable, so the sound is just going to morph, and again we're gonna nail something more organic. uh so far so good. Let's try with some unison for fun. I specifically like the watery texture that the hard unison bring, that algorithm, the hard one. It brings some kind of watery vibe, which is really cool. Let's try if we can layer on top of that another like another layer that is going to be like complementary. It's gonna add something good. That's nice. That's nice. So also, there's something inside Faceplan that we can do. Let's try to just induce a bit of distortion right. Oh, with just one moment. It seems like the cat is angry. I don't know. And earlier in the stream, off cam, there was like almost like a drama because the cat, his name is Maurice, and he jumped on the speaker, and the speaker went. He's I think it's fairly safe to say that he's the neediest cat ever. I don't know if you'll hear but he's the neediest cat ever, and I don't like that a lot because it's high maintenance cat, and at the end of the day, it's a cat, man. But he's quite happy. So I need to. I'll just give me a second. I'll give some attention to avoid the. Fuck. Okay. So, all right. Yeah. So the drive at the source is nice. I think I'm gonna add like a very similar amount to the second one. At some point you saw that I soloed I did solo the second one, so it has a nice layer to it. Um let's just see what let's see what this preset is lacking. Yeah, he's cute. It's hard to not like him because he's cute, but he he woke us up 3 times last night, which is it's really not something fun. Look at this guy. Okay, so in the last preset, what I did was like there was a combo low pat like a combo with the ladder filter plus a non-linear filter, and I really liked the result. Like it really gave like a fat fat result, and I want to recreate this for this pluck. Okay. It's good, but sometimes it's like I'm not sure about the texture right now of the ladder filter for this one. The thing is, I think the envelope is too long. But I think I'll just get a ladder filter, like a regular, and just use the drive from it, the saturation from it. Nice. And now I'll use I try to get a non-linear filter to really do the job of the plucking. Well, it's already pretty nice pluck shape, but we'll try to get that non-linear filter. I don't I think you don't see it right now, but he's like he's sleeping on my back right now. Okay. There's a nice, yeah, it's nice texture. Um, nice texture. Okay, so let's try something that I in the past that's gonna be super geeky, like in the like pretty much everything from this stream. Sorry, just kidding. Ugh. Man, this. But I have a video on my channel called "Saturation with Convolver," and at some point I tried to achieve saturation with the kilohertz convolver, and it's I made some presets that are meant to sound like saturations, and let's try to get them out in the open on this preset. Okay, so there's this one, and it's I don't know if you hear, but there's a cat fight over there. There's it came to my realization, like these days, like we have too many cats, but what can we do now? We can't do any. We have two, but it's too many. Anyway, so there's I sampled the black box. Every time I feel like I'm speaking, I'm getting geekier and geekier, and but I did sample this impulse response of the black box here, and but I have a video on that actually. So if you want like to understand more what's happening here, I have a video on that, and I I made a multipass preset that kind of recreates that type of saturation. I think it does. I like what it does to it. So you wanna let me know what you think of this plug. I think it's fairly good. What I want to do is a trick whenever you're working with plugs. Let's try to get the sampler out, and we're gonna lay down on top of it a click. Okay, so just we're gonna bring into the mix a click, and then we're gonna layer on top of to like enhance the plug. It's like a transient thing. So you can hear right now this sort of this pick, which is very intense. So first we really want the, actually I'll solo it for you. We're gonna filter that. We really just want to enhance the clickiness of things. And this one has too much. Crap, that's not what I want. What the? There's too much low frequency at the source. Now let's route some cool and useful macros. Nice. There's so there's a nice resonant sweep right there. That's really cool. Yeah, I think that's yeah, we can maybe starting to stutter as I think, but we're gonna get the NOTT inside this preset. So now it's so far so good. The resonance, yeah, the resonance was perfect. Like it was resonant, but like not overly like throwing off like bad. It's not bad resonance, because sometimes you can have bad resonance, and yeah. So yeah. Uh, I want to like for the final touches. Okay, I guess final touches would be like you saw that so far it's pretty closed, like very 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 tight plucky, but I put that macro that like opens up the envelope and it sounds like this, which is not the same thing as opening the envelope, opening the cutoff. It's different. It sounds a bit different. um what now also I think I'm gonna give the delay the option for the delay because it's, I don't know. Oh, also it will need some reverb, like it's should need some reverb there. We're gonna route that into multipass. These are going to be really cool presets. So yeah, let's just program the delay macros. And also that is going to be the delay. So with that mix knob, we can get delay and reverb. So that's how you do it. Same thing for the reverb. Maybe we should also get like a regular delay. Don't know. That's reverb, because that's kind of a texture delay, is it? Okay, yeah, let's not go too far. I don't know, but I think I pretty much nailed the theme right now, which is the vintage. Oh snaps, vintage 02. But what happened to crap? What? It's not the. Why? There's something that was not saved properly. Fudge. It's not the second one I do. It's the third one. But where's the other one? Or am I tripping? You can make it oscillate up and down and fly over something like astral projection style. Oh, you mean in terms of notes or frequency? Man, I'm baffled here. So did I just? I think I didn't save the other one, and that makes me a bit sad actually. But it's life, I guess. Fudge. I have a lot of facepalm presets. Fuck. Man. Ah, man. I'm just give me a moment. I have to grieve that. I'm bummed. Ah, crap. Okay, well, it's on me, I guess. Okay, yeah, let's make a pad now. But you can make it, I'll say, up and down and fly. You mean like a filter sweep? Yeah, let's do that for fun. I guess we would need to, like, oscillators going thin and coming back. Oh, okay, yeah, well, we can do that. LFO on the decay. But once again, we'll need that to be on infinite and never trigger from note 1. Sounds odd. Sounds odd a bit. Okay, yeah, that's a bit more. That's a bit more like it, right? That's a bit more like it. That's quite old school, but also the arpeggiator pattern kind of helps it. Nice. Okay. Now, now that this is saved properly, let's get something new. Um, now, there's a couple of options. I could go for me. Okay, let's try to go for a Goa, like old school synth, like arpeggiator line. So what I like about this technique, basically, we have two non-linear filter, ding 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 ding, and clip Q drive. Okay, let's just check out this one before I finish my explanation. And what basically that what that does is it kind of creates a it's like a very large band pass if you really think about this one. It just like imagine these two on top of each other, because that's what they are, and it kind of gives you like a huge band pass sweep. That's fairly neat. That's really good. Let's try to get another layer on with this one, but it's fairly neat, like a complementary layer. It's warm and it's thick. Perfect. Maybe one layer from mids to high on the top will give more texture. Yeah, it does. Um, but I like the main sound a lot, so I don't want to overpower anything. But so far so good. Oh, it's the I keep I keep going back to the same wave double because I really like it. Maybe a various one. Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds thick. Uh, Man, okay, this one's cool. Gonna save this one, vintage synth, but this is going to be like Goa a sequence. Gonna go ahead and change the sequence though. Let's try. I want to get something a bit like fast pace. Let's see if we can have something here in the VFX sequencer. Yeah, the delay is a bit very like almost too present, and maybe I think I would keep it on just the mid band. Let's see. I think I would still add a bit of what's that? Where is that going? Okay, I think I would still add a bit of pluckiness maybe to the top cutoff. Yeah, I think there's no reverb yet, so that kind of also settles it. Let's get multipass. Let's get a reverb going here. I really like this one. I think it's thick and like it has the texture. I think at this point I would almost do a bit of let's dampen this one a bit of EQing though at the end of the chain. That's also one of like crazy features of faceplant. Let's go a sequence. I can override it, but there's a lot of cool synths, but there's no synth that has like such a precise EQ that you can put at the end like this. It's inside the sound, so that's kind of crazy. Always blows my mind every time, and I've been working inside faceplant for a while now, but still blows my mind. All right, okay. I think that's pretty much it for this one. Like I could go on and on and on, but also I have to say, so far, I'm really falling in love again with the non-linear filter. I think I kind of, yeah, I'm rediscovering this one a bit, and that's really cool. So I really enjoy that. Um, so far, I think let's continue in that sense. I have to say I really like the the psytrance, the direction it's taking. Maybe it's, I think I'll continue like snowballing into maybe psytrance territory now. Oh man, I like these wavetables so much. I think definitely my favorite one is the virus one. This one is the is it this one? This Yeah, this one is the virus wavetable. Also, I want to change the sequence inside the VFX sequencer. Yeah, this one's not mean so much. Uh, it's more with this one. We're kind of more back into like the original theme of this video, which is like vintage synths. Which is not bad. I think I'm gonna embrace it. I'm in currently in the hex folder, the hex wavetable, and in the saw wave. Let's try to get maybe like a various wavetable in there. I think maybe it's not like the best. It's the best, not the best sequence to make this one shine. I think let's find another one. So what was happening is there was just too much drive. Just yeah, too much drive. Like the two non-linear filters stacked on one of the other was like just sounded dry a bit. Yeah, now with these filter combo sounds much better. Let's try to see if I can do like the move that I my little saturation hack here, and small delay and reverb can come back in. Um, definitely. Uh oh. Okay. Yeah. Let's try to see if I can do my the little drive trick with this the ladder filter. Also, yeah, it sounds analog here. Um, there's a thing that I noticed, and with disperser, whenever you're applying some of the stuff, disperser, it's an amazing all pass filter, but in some cases it can also has like a nice glue effect, not like a glue compressor because it's not acting on dynamics, but just the what it does, it helps like just glue, basically glue a glue feeling, which is really nice in this case. So far so good. Let's try maybe to go, we can go like funky in terms of the filter now, just for fun. Let's see if we can get something very like psychedelic. Now we can put more filter variation with the LFO. And since the cutoff macro is linked to the both filters, that's actually a really nice way also to make it move easily. Nice. I think the delay is a bit too crazy out there. Now just need some reverb. Yeah, I think I would give the opportunity to maybe choke that up a bit, or like just legitly, it should be called plug. Kind of sick of this sequence, so let's try it once. Yeah, I'm not sure how I would classify this one, but like it's vintage, but like, at the same time, not so much. It has vintage root, but sort of like a bit of a vintage mount, if we can see like a vintage vintage root, but modern mount. Anyway, that was the last preset for today. Uh, it was a lot of fun, lots of fun, and thank you for tuning in. I don't forget to check out the quantum fold wavetables if you need these wavetables. You want to achieve some vintage sounds like this. What also, what's also cool is like today the idea I really wanted to try to nail some vintage sounding, but what also you can do is some a bit like we did in the last preset, some sort of vintage DNA, but also like vintage DNA, but modern techniques and modern approach, modern technology. So yeah, these are two wavetables pack available on the Fractal Sound store. Analog, the Prophecy analog style wavetables. It's on sale right now. Won't be sale is closing soon. So that was it. Thank you for tuning in. That was a lot of fun, and I'm gonna say see ya in the next stream. See ya.